Hello, Tess and Zoe. We just watched another episode of The Blue Planet. This one was The Coasts.
Oh.
All the other nature stuff we watched has been like really gross, and this one was just like
Heartbreaking.
death and destruction and pain.
The whole time.
Pain. Oh my god, it was hard to watch. You're just sitting there being like,
It's just an hour and a half of baby animals dying.
yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We started with the sea turtles, which is always good fun. Fun statistic: 1 in every 100 sea turtles
Makes it
to adulthood of those babies. And you're just watching them pop out of the sand onto the ground, and little birds are just sitting there watching, going, oh, it's so sad, my fragile bodies. Except it's just, yeah. There was this one, like, colony of, like, super smart sea turtles that figured out that if they, like, all, I think they said it was a 6, and they let them at night, like a 6-night period where all of this particular group of sea turtles lay their eggs.
They synchronized.
Yes. And it's like 40,000, did they say?
There's a lot of them.
A lot of them. And the pictures of it on the beach, they're crawling on top of each other to try and find the sand, which was funny. But then there are just so many turtles that, like, the predators can't get to them because they're just like,
they don't know what to do.
I mean, and it was just like a mass of turtles moving. It was baby turtles. So that was nice. That was like the one happy moment in the video.
There was this type of fish that they showed that
They were cod.
They're cod or something. They lay their eggs on land, and so they get washed up in the surf, and then they just wriggle like out there on like the shallow sand, and they go out there, they lay their eggs and they die. But like there's like dead fish, and then there's wriggling fish, and it's just like.
And they're just sort of flopping, too. They're very high in the air.
They are very high in the air. Speaking of high in the air.
No! The baby seals, you guys. I'm telling you, and I know people have a bad opinion about sharks. It's the freaking killer whales you want to watch out for, because those guys are complete assholes. Okay, so what they do is they creep up in the water, and they know they come when the baby seals are learning to swim for the first time, and they don't know, and baby seals are just like, oh, look, it's a big thing in the water, let's go check it out. It's just like, and the killer whales are just like, hee.
They use the method of surprise.
Chomp. They chomp them. But it's not just that they eat them. That would be fine. I would be fine with eating. They play with them. They toss them around in the water. From killer whale to killer whale.
It's a beach ball. It is a baby seal.
And it's alive, and you could see its body flopping in the blood.
It's just flailing. And it's horrendous.
And seriously, they were tossing him like, or her. Let's be gender fair to our seals. Like 15 feet up in the air.
Even after it died, finally.
They're just assholes. Total killer whale assholes. Oh my god. Oh, and then there were the walruses.
The walruses.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay. They're funny because when they come out of the water, they're white. And then they come out of the water for a little bit. It looks like they just got terribly sunburned. Because they're bright pink, but really it's
the blood rushing out of their core temperature so they can actually go to their extremities.
Yes, and so they turn this nice, lovely red color, and they're all just sort of flopped on the beach and, like, rubbing against each other in rocks. It's just, there are fangs or tusks in places you don't want tusks.
How they aren't killed constantly by each other's tusks, amazes
it's baffling, because it's just like...
They're just flailing their heads around. Elephant seals battle, too.
Oh, God.
Which is bizarre.
Do you know what elephant seals look like? They have, like, the big snout right here. The women are much more attractive, though, I have to say. Oh, and another fun fact about the elephant seals is that, like, 1 in every 5 pups will die because as soon as the females give birth, they are ready to go again, and they're sexually receptive. So all the males turn up, and while they're battling and getting it on with the ladies, like, 1 in every 5 of the baby seals is crushed to death. Happy movie, you guys. And watching the the elephant seals fight, it's just like...
It's traumatic.
It is because they don't have fins. They're just like giant towers, and they just sort of bang
Bonk,
their
like-
jaws into each other. It's like, what are you doing? It's
They're
like
just
two mountains.
bloody and
Yeah.
gross. Ugh, wildlife.
Yeah, really. I don't know. There were
There's some cool birds.
puffins. Puffins are beautiful. With sort of red-orange beaks. This is really random. I always thought that if I could be an animal, I could transform. I would want to be something that could fly and could swim. And puffins seem to go about in the water and look for fish.
Unswimming birds, penguins. Oh, again, species hunted by crazy seals, sea lions, and such. It's just like a compilation of animals that aren't meant to be on land, and they waddle, and they kind of. I think galumph is like a good word to use here.
It's both ridiculous and terrifying.
Yeah, because they can't really
Wobble,
walk,
wobble,
and they kind of
wobble.
boing, and it's not supposed to be happening, and it does every year.
Yeah.
So they're funny, they're cute.
You really, really had to wonder what the people who were filming this felt like.
Yeah.
So that was Coastal Seas.
Yeah.
Big focus on sort of the it's a very tempestuous environment. Changes a lot.
Mhm.
So that was interesting. I mean, and I think most of shipwrecks are quite near coast.
Yeah.
Just because, sort of the
The rough
violent
waves
potential,
and-
yeah. So it was definitely interesting. I saw occasionally with nature documentaries, you get the feeling like I've seen this before. I know what a school of fish looks like. They just kept on bringing the horror. It was new and exciting. So bravo, the Blue Planet.
Yes,
If you want to cry, watch this.
it's a good one.
It was good though.
Mhm.
It just was also
Dramatic.
traumatic.
Hey, here, my dog is here. Look. Sorry. Look, she's sleeping on the couch.
Oh,
Aw. Sorry.
yeah.
All right. Bye.